I heard about a brand new record store that I want to check out. I think it's only been open a couple years. I didn't know about it, and a friend of mine, though, told me about it. Says, you need to come check this place out. So I was kind of excited. So it's like 6 a.m. in the morning. The sun's just getting ready to pop up here, and I hit the road because we're going to check this out. So come along for the ride. We're going to go. It's going to be a little bit of a trip, but we're going to get there, and let's just see what kind of excitement we can find at this record store. Heading to the record store.
La rueda o el mango hacia el centro de la cabina, pero le pedimos que por favor no lo volteen en su lado. La mayoría de las maletas no pueden ir en su lado. Si están en su lado ahora, por favor verifiquen.
Thank you very much for flying with us today. En este momento trae el Sky Priority a su lado izquierdo. Estamos en vivo.
So looking for the record store, and I don't know. That's locked up. I got a locked up government building here. I got a apartment complex, a restaurant, Catholic church. No record store. Well, that sucks. I went through all this way for nothing. Unbelievable. So I asked directions to find this record store, and the person, very nice, stopped. He pulls up on his phone, which he's from Puerto Rico, so his Google Maps is different than my Google Maps because that's always happens. And so, well, you're fairly close, but you got to go down a little bit further. And I did, and no, closed up places. I don't think I'm ever going to find this record store. And it's hot, humid, and I'm wearing jeans because I was flying. But I just got closed places. I got a dentist office there. Yeah. And we got the fine arts. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's a nice building. Though some of the windows are boarded up for whatever reason. So it's not looking good here on finding a record store. I found it. There it is. Ojo de Tigre. It's down a side street. And that, everything I had was taking me on main streets now. You kind of see the neighborhood. It's really interesting. But it's just the way it is. So, and there's a pizza joint right here that people are waiting in line to get into. But I don't need pizza. I want to find a record.
Sacar, pero
first off, I've been coming to Puerto Rico for 12 years. 3 years I worked here solid. In those 3 years, I never found a record store. I was put on the trail of a few, but I could never find them. So when my friend Herman, which I know loves music and plays music, I said, is there a record store? He goes, there is this one. And it just opened a couple of years ago. So he gave me the address. I get to Puerto Rico and I put it in. It tells me where to go. And you saw there was nothing. There was just nothing. It was down a side street. Now when I go into Google, so there's different maps. And in Puerto Rico, not all maps work. And I was on the wrong one, and I should have known that. I should have went right to Google Maps, because I believe that is better in Puerto Rico. I mean, the first time I came here, my first day when I arrived, I came in late, and so I was going to go right to my hotel. It was the Hampton Inn, and it was close to the airport, actually. So I get in my car, and I'm driving, went by the Hampton Inn, didn't notice it, because I didn't know where I was going. It's dark out. And it kept going. Finally, it says you have arrived at your destination. I'm in the middle of a graveyard. A graveyard. I go, what the? And so I'm trying to figure this out. When I finally find the Hampton, I told the guy, he goes, yeah, that happens all the time. You have to use the right maps. Jesus. Okay. Well, good to know. So the other thing about in Puerto Rico is they make the best mojitos. In the U.S., I have never, ever found a good mojito. Here, they do them right. Boy, that's my second one now. So let's show some records. All right. So we have this one, and I get most of this. I have no idea. Puntan Crasa. It's more of a punk rock group. Let's see if I got look on there, and. I don't know, but look at that. Ooh, wow. Ow. Then I have this one. Okesala la Macrambo. It's salsa. It's salsa 45. So it's new salsa, which is what I was looking for. They had old salsa. You saw I was flipping through the bands. I found that rare Mexican cuts of the 60s. That one sounded really interesting. We have the Peter Gunn theme. They do that. Mary, Mary, Satisfaction, Keep Your Big Mouth Shut, Susie Q, Fever, Gloria, Hello, I Love You, Hey Joe. Everyone does Hey Joe. I mean, what's a comp about Hey Joe? Jumpin' Jack Flash, Cool Jerk, Get Off of My Cloud. But of course, it will all be done with Spanish Garage Rock. This was, I knew what I was getting on this one. I just haven't seen it anywhere. The traveling flower traveling band. I just wanted, there's a bunch of naked people on motorcycles, and it fits into my whole soft porn channel theme. So yeah, and I haven't seen it in the States. Okay, yeah, the line, I'm mint stuck here. Okay. Orchestra El Macambeo, Lluvia con Sol, Rain with Sun. I do know this Spanish, okay. And this is salsa. And it's newer salsa, so should be interesting. This was cool looking, no idea. The speakers, Los Speakers. The last album recorded by Colombian rock pioneers Los Speakers in '68, leaving behind an affinity with yay and go-go music. The band could experiment freely with sound at the innovative whatever studios. Kind of a supposedly psych and naked guys on the back. I seem to get a lot of naked guys. Huh. All right. This just came out this week. D666, Puerto Rican punk. Now about it, the guys in the store liked it. You know, to get into that store, they had to buzz you in. It was, it's locked. It's locked at all times. So they see you, they buzz you in to let you in. The area is kind of rough, but a lot of Puerto Rico is kind of rough. Now, I was walking all over it, and I felt safe. I wasn't like I go, oh my God, I'm going to get killed. There's a lot of buildings that are closed, museums that I had visited, but since Maria wiped them all out, and now they're just shells of a building, which is beautiful museums. So really weird. Then we have, I'm running out of battery. I saw this, the Liars, Lost Liars. I had never seen that one before. It's Studio Rare Tracks. Studio Rare Tracks. So, I love the Liars. And finally, Corazon Animatico. It is more kind of, it's salsa, but it's more cumbia. This is more cumbia music. So, and again, it's a new album by these guys. They've been around a long time, so interesting. No idea. So excited. The record store was great. The people in there super friendly. Really liked them, and had a great time. Here, I'm at right on the beach here. This is the Caribe, the Hilton Caribe in Ponce. Ponce is like my favorite place to go in Puerto Rico. Prices are better, less Americans. Not that I have anything against Americans, but it's more authentic, and I'm not as touristy, so I'm enjoying it. So I am super hot and sweaty now. I've just soaked through another shirt. Did get in around the golf, so that was good. So there we go. I found the record store. I went thousands of miles to find a record store, and I did it. By God. Bye.